An evil witch turns Barnabas Collins into a vampire and buries him. But after 200 years, he is freed, only to find his descendants and estate in ruins.
I shall restore the family business to its former glory.
Confronted by the witch who cursed him, Barnabas must fight for his family and his new love in Dark Shadows.
You two have just seen it.
Got that right?
Well, David, you want to start? What'd you think?
This movie was so disappointing. Now, don't get me wrong. Love Johnny Depp. He's amazing as Barnabas Collins in this movie. But there's no second act in this film. In fact, I am nearly positive that you could watch the first act of the movie, walk out for the second act, come back for the third act, and not feel like you've missed anything. Wait.
Oh, I need you.
Wait.
All right.
Because I know you want to rebuke me. The touchstone of any movie that has no second act is that they go, oh, let's have a party and get someone famous to throw in it that has nothing to do with the movie. So they have this ball and Alice Cooper shows up.
All right, Alice Cooper cameo in Dark Shadows.
Having seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Alice in Wonderland and other recent Burton films that I felt like weren't very well cared for, I didn't have many expectations for this movie. I wasn't expecting much. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. It's not a Beetlejuice, it's not like a fabulous Burton film, but it tells the story. It's based off of the show, and it incorporates a whole lot from that show.
Yes, it does. It incorporates a lot from the original Dark Shadow TV series from the 1960s, which originally started off as this spooky soap opera, and then they started throwing supernatural elements in.
Once you add one vampire,
you gotta have a
the
bunch.
whole thing
The
gets
house,
away from you.
The house is exactly the
Exactly
house.
the
The
same.
characters, I mean, if you were someone who enjoyed that, then unlike Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or some of these other films where he took the source material and sort of bashed it and just didn't really use it well, I feel like he did a very nice job. You know, it's a campy movie.
Well, you had fun watching the movie, though. You liked it.
I did, you know, and I hate predictable movies. I'm not saying this wasn't predictable,
Okay.
but what I'm saying is it was campy and silly enough. It's not a movie that's meant to be plot heavy. You've got this guy who's from back 200 years, and his anachronistic way of talking is charming.
I have withheld my tender affections, fearful that they were unrequited.
They have him going into new shops and dealing with modern women.
Right.
And the interactions are really fanciful, they're funny. It's the character work that's surprising and pleasant to watch.
What is your age, if I may?
15.
15 and no husband. You must put those birthing hips to good use at once, lest your womb shrivel up and die.
If you watch the old shows, you know, and maybe they picked this show because it is a Johnny Depp-ish character, but he actually is true to the Barnabas of the show.
Johnny Depp, when he was growing up, was obsessed with Dark Shadows and has dreamed of playing this role in a movie for years and years and years. So.
Okay, well, his dream came true for him, but not for me. I want to call out Helena Bonham Carter, who plays Dr. Hoffman. She actually looks like she's having just as much fun as Johnny Depp's character of Barnabas Collins.
Oh, spare me. I had him under hypnosis for hours.
Barnabas?
You know, Elizabeth, there's a point where all delusions fail, but his didn't budge. He told me everything, including the fact that you've known his secret since the minute he arrived. What the hell didn't you say anything?
It was a Burton film. I was expecting to get to see her do her weird thing. And she had these little snippety pieces. It was like feeding a mouse cracker crumbs instead of like a nice piece of Swiss cheese or something. So I felt...
That's what happens when you have so many people in a movie, you know, you gotta lose someone.
She had one of the smallest roles, I feel like. I mean, she was memorable, but she was underutilized. Eva Green, whom we did not mention yet, who is probably, I think, the strongest character. Most
Angelique?
fun. Yeah, Angelique.
Do you really think anyone would believe a word he said?
I've been an upstanding member of this community for 200 years, in one form or another.
She's a wonderful, over-the-top character. I
She
mean,
is.
She's a delightful character.
And I completely agree with you.
And she is one of the reasons that if you had a problem with the movie, at least her and Johnny Depp and some of the crazy scenes they have together are entertaining.
You may strategically place your wonderful lips upon my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
And we should talk about Tim Burton, the director. Do you think he's doing something new here, or has he just gotten into a groove that he's just repeating?
He's been in a groove for years. He's doing a decent job at what he does. It's not a bad one. It's not a brilliant one. It's, you know, it's a good one.
It's a Tim
if you
Burton
like
movie.
it.
Absolutely. And at least we can agree on that it's a visually stunning movie.
Sure.
It's a very much correct period piece campy drama. He gets everything right in the movie except one thing. Alice Cooper looks like he's 62, and it takes place in 1972, and Alice Cooper should be in his early 20s.
Alice Cooper plays himself.
Alice Cooper plays himself in this movie. He performs at the ball. Go ahead.
Sometimes you just can't turn back the clock.
And
you
that's
know?
but the rest of the movie is so meticulously detailed. So disappointing. But Johnny Depp and the art direction make it worth a watch at home. Stream it.
It's fun, it's campy, it's not brilliant, but it's worth seeing, so I give it a see it.
All right, our votes add up to 1.5 tickets, which makes Dark Shadows a see it. Cheers.
Okay, here's blood in your eye.
Hey, weren't we supposed to do this in costume?
That was a regrettable turn of events.